football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Tar Heels will put total leather and will get started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. So North Carolina's offense has its first opportunity of the day. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Spits it out to the back. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 2nd down coming up. Lopez wants to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sideline into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The offense changing the play. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has him back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense has got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. He leaves it with his back. Ball is loose. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. I don't know if it was. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Hurry, hurry. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Lopez wants to fire. It's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Still running at the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Got his man quickly. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Motion from the wideout. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special in cement.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets rid of it. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lopez to pass. Pulls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the snap.
That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker is Parker. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the right. Finds his man. It's Billups. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Billups. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Lopez to pass. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll throw on third down. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hansen. Breaks away on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
And the Hawkeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez wants to fire. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Billups. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone.
And the defense gets home with the pressure and knocking down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Billups.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Tar Heels. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Parker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of